Hello, Gemini. Happy June, happy summer. Welcome back, and welcome to all of those that are brand new. This is your June general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course, any cross watchers. So let's see. What does Gemini most need to know? What does Gemini most need to know? What does Gemini most need to know? So we get success, ripeness, and the source. Success, ripeness, and the source. Please clarify the success. Love it. Please clarify the ripeness. Please clarify the source card. Please clarify. You know what? I'm going to reshuffle because that was kind of 5 cards. Please clarify the source card. All right, so we get success and it's clarified by ordinariness. We get ripeness and it's clarified by the master. We get the source card and it's clarified by the creator. I cannot make this up. I really can't make it up. Like, look at this. Look at this situation. So Gemini, what your cards are saying is you are in your peak manifestation time. You are a master manifester. Now is the time to keep going. If you make this your dominant energy, there is no limit to what you can do. So what have you been doing? Is there some fear that you have about stepping into all of this amazing abundance and success? Like, what is the dealio? And let's ask that. Is there some sort of fear that Gemini has about being seen? Imposter syndrome? What's going on? Is Gemini ready to step into all of this abundance and miraculous energy? No! No! Why? Why? With the 8 of Cups in oh my gosh, okay. So we get the 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it does look like there's something going on, Gemini, where you feel like you are maybe unworthy of receiving all of this. That's what I'm getting, is that there's some sense of like you're unworthy of this. Is there anything else that we can clarify? Flying cards. Is there anything else that we can clarify? Why does Gemini feel unworthy? Why does Gemini feel? Healing and friendliness. Healing and friendliness. Is there anything else that we need to know, that Gemini needs to know? Okay. Healing, friendliness, and going with the flow. Healing, friendliness, and going with the flow. So Gemini, it looks like there is something from your past that has been traumatic for you, and it looks like now is the time to do a little bit of work on that with the healing card. Just so that in your energetic field there is no discrepancy, meaning you present this way but you feel unworthy. So you present really confident but you feel unworthy. So it does look like it's now the time to do a little bit of work on that so that you can step into all of this amazing opportunity that's right in front of you. Let's see if there's any advice that we can get for Gemini about, is this happening right now? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know about the trauma or about the success and the abundance? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Is there, that was me that time, just flinging cards. Is there anything else? Oh my goodness. Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Okay, so we get movement, choices, and decisions, suffering and silence, rest and rejuvenation. Movement, choices, and decisions, suffering and silence, and rest and rejuvenation. So, Gemini, it looks like this is an old trauma. There is stored, stuck emotion underneath the surface. This is what is preventing all of that miraculous abundance, opportunity, synchronicities from coming to you. So it looks like now is the time to process what happened in the past so that we can move forward and that we feel worthy of all of this amazingness coming towards us, so that we don't self-sabotage, so that we recognize it when it shows up. And then it looks like after you do that healing work, it does look like it is a time to rest so that you can integrate everything that is happening. And that's pretty common in the work that I do when I work with clients, is that you need to integrate it. So without it being integrated, it's like you just learned a language and you have all of the words, but you can't string it together in a sentence to respond back to somebody who is speaking to you in that language. When you rest and rejuvenate, you integrate, so that now the wisdom from the trauma is accessible to you. So you can utilize it and talk to people and have a conversation. Ah, my goodness, I'm so sorry with whatever happened, but I hope this helps you. And if there's a yes or no question that you've always wanted to know the answer to, hold that question in your mind. Hold the question in your mind, Gemini. Yes or no question. Yes or no. All right, so we get a yes with the Temperance in reverse, but it's slow moving energy. So yes is the answer to the question. So just to recap, Gemini, there is a whole heap of amazingness coming your way. It's like it's an escrow, however. And until you decide to process the trauma from the past, it will remain in escrow. So it's time to release it, process it, and then take a load off. Rest for a minute. So I hope that this helped you, Gemini. And if it did in any way, would you please like, share, and follow? It really does help the channel, and it helps me to tap into us on this channel so I can get clearer messages for you. So thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you very soon, and happy June.